And people, of course, think you're the big sports star, so you're immune to any social issues. Unfortunately, you just had an incident. Somebody spray paints the N-word across the gate of your house in Los Angeles. This is where you live in the summer.
Yeah.
This is where your children sleep. What did it feel like to you?
Surprising, no. Because I still understand how race plays a huge part in America. And for me to be sitting here on the eve of the finals, one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and I have to answer questions about racism, it just lets me know that it's still here, and we should all know that. And if it takes for someone to spray paint my gate and use that derogatory term, that hate on my family, to shed a light on what the real issue is in the world, then so be it. And I think, and I sit here and say that I believe that's why, women like Emmett Till's mom left the casket open and showed everybody in the world what her son went through because of hate. And it hurts, and it's like unfortunate, and I got to sit here and I got to talk to my kids about what it means to grow up being an African American, a black kid in America. If that can shed light on the whole situation, and we can continue the conversation, because no matter how much money you got, no matter how famous you are, no matter how many people admire you, at the end of the day, being a black man in America is very frightening, and it lets us know that we got so much further to go to be equal in this country.
I want to close with basketball, since LeBron was in the news. Have you ever seen such a clamor over our brothers? Did you hear how the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers talked about poor brother like he betrayed Cleveland by moving somewhere else? But guess what? We did the research. Let's look at who the commissioners of sports are. Still on the plantation. Let me show you. David Stern, Jewish, National Basketball Association Commissioner. Maurice Podoloff, the first president of the NBA. Bud Selig, Major League Baseball Commissioner. Gary Bettman, National Hockey League Commissioner. Mark Cohon, Canada, Canadian Football League Commissioner. Don Garber, Major League Soccer Commissioner. Sidney Halter, the first commissioner of the Canadian football field. Now, Leslie Alexander, Jewish, owns the Houston Rockets. Mickey Arison is the owner of the Miami Heat. Miami Heat. Is that where LeBron is? Is that where Dwayne Wade is? Is that where Rosh is? Larry Brown was a U.S. basketball coach, but Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, he's Jewish. Alan Cohen, former co-owner of the Boston Celtics and the New Jersey Nets, the New York Knicks, and the New York Rangers. William Davidson, principal owner of the Detroit Pistons of the NBA, the Detroit Shark of the WNBA. Dan Gilbert, owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now listen, there's some plantations, if you go to, they treat you better. But our brother went from one plantation owner who is Jewish to another plantation owner who is Jewish, And the Jewish owner in Miami was jumping up and down because these Negroes sitting here like they are the top stars, but in the background is the dude that's saying, boy, we're going to get $750 million coming in because of these 3 Negroes. But they're meat on a plantation. So Mr. Gilbert is hot with Mickey Arison. And guess what? They went for less money. Because see, black folk today can't be bought all the way out with money. They want a championship ring. Oh, a ring. Oh. Damn. Look at you. Boy, you're the craziest people. But God said he would choose a foolish people, and we certainly fit the bill, don't we? Look at all of us out there with bling bling, right? Come on. I got my bling, you got your bling, right? And we out blinging one another. Who you blinging from? Who's the diamond merchant? Who's the gold merchant? Who is running Johannesburg and the gold mines and Kimberly and the diamond mine? Talk to me. That's why in the name jewelry is the name Jew, because they run the industry. Oh, you can get it at K's. They got you coming and going. Not only you, they got us. Wait now. Renan Katz from Israel, he's part owner of the Miami Heat. Herbert Cole, owner of the Milwaukee Bucks. Jerry Krause, general manager of the Chicago Bulls. Jerry Reinsdorf, owner of the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago White Sox. Abe Putland, owner of WNBA's Washington Mystics. Bruce Ratner, owner of the New Jersey Nets. Howard Schultz, U.S. owner of Seattle Supersonics and the founder of Starbucks. Larry Tannenbaum, owner of the Toronto Raptors. Brett Yormark, president and CEO of the New Jersey Nets. Now look, see, you strong, strapping Negroes. You Negroes that are good for sport. The Quran says his world is sport and play. And every time you play, he gets rich. Every time you sport, he gets rich. He owns football. Arthur Blank, owner of the Atlanta Falcons. Steve Bornstein, president and CEO of the National Football League Network. Norman Brayman, former owner of the Philadelphia Eagles. We could just go on down the list to show you that you're on a plantation, brother. And when your days of playing are over, what's your condition? What's your condition? What's their condition? Did you know that Top Rank was started by Muslims? John Ali and Jabir Muhammad with Bob Arum started Top Rank. John Ali don't have no more. Jabir Muhammad don't have it anymore. But Bob Arum, the Jewish guy, got the whole thing. Every black man today that's rich, he has friendship with a Jewish person. And it's that friendship that has made Jay-Z, P. Diddy, has made Russell Simmons, Beyonce, all our people got plenty of money. Oprah, plenty of money. But they have never learned how to network their money to produce real wealth for our people. So all the friendship that they have that makes them rich was never good enough to make us rich as a people.